We top of the morning, we back with some news you could use. So yesterday's tutorial was a quick one. I didn't go too thoroughly into how to set it up and how to use it and how to execute a proper trade, right? So today that's what we're gonna do. A little bit of the mindset also of how I look at the trades, how I determine whether I want to take the trade, right? And trading obviously is a skill that you need to work on for whatever time it takes. I've been trading roughly between 2 to 3 years now, so I'm gonna do my best to show you my logic, and we'll go from there. So first things first, you're gonna go to Drift with it. So Drift, the address to Drift is, let's go here again, app.drift, right? .trade, okay? There it is right here. As you can see here, this is your address. Boom. App drift trade, right? That's going to take you to where I'm at, right? Also, you need to have a VPN to go there, and boom. So now we're at the drift trading screen. So here's your main account. You're gonna connect your wallet, right? Whether it be your Soulflare wallet, or you're gonna connect your. So if I go disconnect. Okay, so now let's go like that. So we're gonna start from here. We're gonna go connect, and it's gonna connect my Soulflare wallet immediately, right? Now I have multiple wallets to this site, but you're gonna connect your wallet. Boom. Once you have connected your wallet, so you're gonna go here to this one right here, and you're gonna put deposit, right? Or you could withdraw, which I withdrew yesterday, right? So you're gonna go deposit here, and now you're gonna enter how much you wanna. So in this case, let's say I want to deposit 2 SOL. Right, I'm going to confirm deposit, right? And it's going to go to drift. It's going to ask you for confirmation. I'm depositing 2 SOL. Right, this might take a few minutes, a few seconds, whatever it may be. Boom, so I deposited 2 SOL, right? So now here on my balance here, it says I have 12 SOL, which is $1,600, and then I have USD, right? Some of the profit I made yesterday, $129, right? And I can deposit more if I want to, or I could also withdraw. So you can come here, and I could put swap, I could put withdraw, whatever I want. I could swap this for more Solana if I wanted to, right? And continue to grow my Solana size, as it goes deeper into the bull market, which is what I intend to do. I have another account as well, so I trade multiple accounts. So then you have your next thing, points, right? Well, what is points, and how is that important? So Drift is a new trading protocol, and the users, the more you trade, the more you do, all these things, you're gonna generate points, and when you generate points, you're going to qualify for the airdrop. The airdrop is going to give you money, free tokens that they are getting from fees, and from from interest, and from money generating things that they do that they're going to give back to their users. Okay, so the next thing. So now we're going to go to positions. So let's go over the buttons here. So you got balances. This is your balances of all the different tokens. I currently have two balances, SOL and USDC, as you can see here, right? Next thing is we're going to go to unsettled P&L, right? So this is if you're in a current trade, or if you owe money if you lose a trade, it's gonna show up here, right? So P&L means profit and loss, right? But that's what that means. And then you're gonna go to trades, and it's gonna tell you my trades, right? So here's some of my trades that I took, and some worked out, some didn't. But of course, since you're building points, it's okay to scalp in and out for points. Don't do it too much, because they're watching for that, right? Try to take good trades. And then your orders, if they haven't executed yet, it's gonna show up right here, right? The order is gonna show here until it executes. Once it executes, right, then what's going to happen is it's going to move over to positions, because then it's live. Okay, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Positions. So now let's see what we want to do. So let's go here. Order type. You have market order. What is market order? Market order means, say I want to get in right here at 132.70 or 132.76. I want to get in right there. Market will fill me in right there immediately, right? It doesn't matter the cost. It's going to fill my order. Okay. The next thing is a limit order. A limit order is I put a set price. So say I want to jump in right here. I say, hey, when it goes to 124, you fill my order, right? That's a limit. Okay, those are the main two that you're going to use. A limit. Then you could take profit, etc. You could put, hey, once I'm up, $400, you're going to take profit, right? Or if I'm down 100, you're going to stop the order, right? So there's those buttons you could use, you could play with and learn how to use them. If you use them, I don't really automate my stuff too much. I go in and out of the trades as I see fit, and that's how I do it, right? So next thing, so I have 12 SOL as I showed you guys before on this in this account here, and so now let's look at this charts. So let's go to the 1 day on SOL, and as you can see here, right, we can extend this. Whoops. Wrong one, right here. We can extend this and look at this full screen, right? So now I could play with this screen if I want to, right? Let's go. I could make this chart smaller. I could move it. Let's go over here, right? As I please, right? So right off the bat, what do I see, right? Is I say, okay, well, we are definitely on the daily. We are definitely on an uptrend, right? Like this, and like this, right? I guess you can't see it much, right? There we go. And let's close this here, right? And you can see what's happening here, right? From November to now, right? We are definitely breaking out, right? What happens normally? Okay, on a triangle like this, break out, break out, break out, and then eventually the breakout goes to the next level. So it seems like that's what we want to do here. That may be the case, or it may be that we're going to see a bounce down, right? A retest here around 125, which we've seen yesterday, but it has to be more pronounced, and then we go to the upside. So your ideal place to get long would probably be right around here, unless we see a different trend, right? So as of right now, I already took my profits in the last 2 days. Am I pressed to jump into a position right now? Not necessarily. But I will monitor it, obviously, as I see. So then that's your daily, right? So then we can work your way down. You can work your way down to the 4-hour chart. And let's see what the 4-hour chart tells us. Let's go to positions. And for some reason, this chart is not really updating as we want it to. Okay. There we go. Okay, so there we go, right? So SOL's on the 4-hour right here, and let's see what we see here. Just from a quick glance here, what are we seeing? So what we do see is that from Monday to today, in 5 days, SOL has, really went on an uptrend. So then, just off the me looking, this is what you would call a flag pattern, right there. You can see it right there. Normally, we could expect this just to bounce down and consolidate in its flag, and then it breaks out, right? Or it may break out right here. So we are in a bullish trend. So then I start to work my way down to the 1 hour, and let's see how long that takes to load, right? And we're gonna take a trade. I'm gonna go in and out of the trade just to show you how to do it and what you're supposed to see. Another thing to keep in mind is when you're in a trade right now, since I'm not in a trade, I have 100% health, meaning I'm not in risk of losing any money or getting liquidated or anything like that. That's how much I have in the account currently, right? How much if I was on leverage, it's gonna tell me right here, right? Am I leveraging the account or am I not? And there we go, right? So on the hourly, right, we had a pullback here. As you can see, we had a pullback here. Then we jump back up, and it seems to be that we have somewhat of a ceiling right here at 135. There's some heavy sellers right here. So it's, in a way, I am seeing somewhat of a, if you could see, that's a head and shoulders pattern, right? So that means this would continue down to here to 125. Do I want to short it? No, I do not. Not in a bull market. Probably not the best idea. It's not the most favorable position to take. I wouldn't. So let's go to work our way down. Let's go down to the 30-minute. right? And here we go. Again, we are starting to curl down and we are starting to head to the downside, it looks like, right? Where right here would probably be the ideal place to possibly take a trade, right? Do I want to short this? Not really. But what we're going to do is, just for educational purpose, we're going to put 5 SOL, right? And that's telling me, hey, you're not really using much leverage. But since I have 12, they will allow me to loan. They're going to let me borrow SOL. That's leverage. They'll say, hey, we'll let you borrow. We'll let you borrow some so you can take profit. But if you do that, this is what you get liquidated right here. Estimated liquidation price. Meaning, if SOL goes down to 114, which is in this area right here, if SOL was, was to somehow drop into that box, into the zone, you will lose all your money. You will lose everything you have, right? You're gonna get liquidated. So is that a position you want to take? Are you really sure about what you're studying? So the safest thing in the beginning is to have very low leverage. Why? Because SOL's not going to go down to $31. Realistically, it's not, right? Is SOL going to fall to $60? Realistically, no, right? Your profit's going to be much smaller, but you're much safer, because even if you're in the red, you take a bad trade, you're in the red, okay, cool. But then in 2-3 weeks, SOL starts to jump back up, and now you're in the green. Hey, I'm out of the position. I took some profit, I booked some small profit, and I'm out of the position, right? So that's how you would do that. So for this educational thing, I'm going to go in right now with a little bit of my position. I'm gonna go in with 10 SOL, okay, and I'm gonna go long, right? So to go long, you really want to go on the 5-minute to see where you're at, right, for an entry position, and we're gonna see, right? I'm gonna come in and out of the trade, whether I make money or not. I'm not too concerned. This will be an educational thing. So clearly we're on the down. We're going down. So what I want to see is, I want to wait till this candle probably falls right around here, right around here. And this is pretty much a bearish chart right here. This is a bearish pattern here that it wants to break through and continue on to the downside. This is definitely what it wants to do. But so I would rather probably go short, but we're in a bull market, so I'm not going to do that. And I don't, it's best that you guys don't really go short in a bull market. Don't do it. Right? Wait for your opportunities to go long. Okay, so we're going to go long here. And it says 10, right? It's placing the order. I'm on a market order, so it's going to fill for me, right? It's going to tell me, okay, do you want to do this? Sure, I'm going to approve it, right? And now what's going to pop up is orders, right? You're going to see orders popping up, right? There it is, orders. So now the order's booked. So then as soon as it's filled, it's going to transition to right here, open position. Then I'm going to have a current open position, right? I'm filling it at market order. I'm in there, right? Am I in yet? No. There it is. Now it's filled. Now it's position. Now I'm in a real position, right? My P&Ls, I'm down $1 currently. And whenever I'm ready to close, boom. And my liquidation price is $59. So that means, liquidation means if it hits $59, I lose all my money. I am liquidated, right? That's what that means. So as perpetual means that there's no expiration on this. It's not like an options contract where it expires in 1 week, expires in 2 weeks. No, perpetual, it is as long as you want to keep it open. You can keep this thing open for 10 years and make a ton of money if SOL goes to $1,000, whatever. But yeah, so that's perpetual. So you don't have to worry about time decay or theta burn, anything like that, right? So now your position's open. Whenever you're ready, you could book the profits. So in this case, yeah, I'm down $1, whatever. I'm gonna say close position, and that's it, right? I lost $1, big deal. But that's how you take the trade. So if you like the trade, then you stay in the position and you continue to be patient till it plays out for you, and that's it. And if you were going short, it will be the same thing. You're gonna go over here and you press short, and now you're betting it's gonna go down. I probably should have went short here just so you guys could have seen, a profitable play here. But I'm just trying to show you guys how to use the platform. Drift is going to give you a nice airdrop for using it. Now this applies, the same thing holds true for many other platforms, right? We could use Jupiter, we could use Bybit, we could use Binance, we could use Coin. Like everyone that has this type of platform that does perpetuals, they're going to offer this for you. So anyway, this is hopefully this video explains to you how to use it. It's pretty simple. Now we go back to trades, and it's going to show, there it is. Eventually it's going to pull up right here. It's going to show that I took a trade, right? Right now it doesn't, but it'll eventually show. And then my balance, here we go, whatever, I lost $1, I was at 126, and now, but I still have my 12 soul, and that's that. So yeah, with that being said, hope y'all have a wonderful day, and there it is.